Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update this channel daily. If you enjoy this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today we are discussing a timepiece that represents the beginning of the line for the duplex Swan's neck system and the caliber 90 family, a 2003 model year limited edition of 200 pieces. This is the Glashutte Original PanoMaticLunar in platinum, 39.5 millimeters in diameter on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist. It's a rarity both in its actual production count and in its fit. This kind of traditionally sized complication is becoming scarcer and scarcer in the industry. The timepiece sits easily on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, including the fact that it is only 11.8 millimeters thick. It's not just the diameter of the case, it's the profile of the case, sloped, conical, and easy to fit underneath a dress cuff. Lug to lug, you'll find it's a friendly platinum timepiece, 45.6, although it has massive heft on the wrist, it does not have massive dimensions. The timepiece 19 millimeters between the lugs should you wish to accessorize. I would say that this watch, given its lug to lug and its diameter, would fit well on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. The timepiece is equipped with a 19 millimeter strap in large rectangular scale alligator leather, black gloss finish. You have a monotone stitch and you have shear sides that show you the layers of construction. Calfskin on the underside, you can see it is in fact a Geo factory strap and a new one at that. A matching Geo platinum pin buckle PT950 to correspond to the case, and the case band thoughtfully laid out with a combination of sharp and well-chosen creases and a few polished flourishes amidst a majority satin sheen. You can see that it's a muted metal finish with the edge of the bezel and a few case back details in high polish to stand out. A sharp break between case band and lugs. You can see it's not as flawlessly or seamlessly integrated as a Calatrava or IWC Portuguese style lug. It does have a little bit of sculptural form, I should say, of its own. On the underside, you can see platinum to match and a sensational caliber, but we'll get to that in a moment. The dial, black with metal races as well as sub-registers. Everything is nicely integrated. There's no sense that any of the sub-registers or sub-dials are sheer breaks. Everything is transitional, everything is beveled, everything is stepped down. You can see the double-digit date. The watch does feature a quick set function for the date, a pusher adjuster for the Moonphase, the timepiece featuring a hacking or stop seconds function, and metallic registers for the time, alpha hands for hours and minutes, and a counterweighted needle-style seconds hand for constant seconds. The tracks of hours, minutes, and seconds, all metallic with a circular brushed grain, applique indices, and you will note polished and faceted alpha hands for reading the hours and the minutes. A lush sub-register for both the age of the moon and the form of the moon phase. The timepiece, powered by caliber 9002, a work of art on the wrist, and this is where Geo isn't afraid to be a little bit different from Longa, because the duplex Swan's neck was a standout even then. Long before there was a Panomatic or Pano inverse, we had the caliber 90 and the duplex black polished Swan's neck regulators on a full bridge, both sides hand engraved, automatic winding inside a 3/4 style bridge inspired by Saxon pocket watchmaking in the 19th and early 20th century. The 42-hour power reserve, the automatic winding, 47 joules adjusted in a chronometer-like 5 positions. Of course, that quick set system for the date and hacking or stop seconds system for precise setting of the time. You will note that if I pull the crown out, I do stop the balance. The Swan's neck system is used principally to adjust for beat error. The timepiece, with true kiln-fired blued screws, not chemically blued screws, and you will note Glashutte stripes across the bridges. We are in Germany, not in Geneva. They are not Côte de Genève. You'll also note there is an engine turning across the base plate, and the timepiece featuring a handsome mirrored bevel about the edges of that 3/4 style bridge, as well as the edges of the balance bridge itself. The timepiece, an everyday wearer, 3 ATM water resistance for resistance to splash or perhaps inadvertent rainstorm exposure. In most respects, a sporty watch, but not a sports watch. You can chalk that up to the minimal water resistance. That's why it's not one to jump into the surf. But with the black dial and the white metal, this is a timepiece that can dress down as well as dress up. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox.